Hey, happy Sunday. Good morning to everyone. Thank y'all for being patient and waiting for me. I was trying to get ready and so I can get my stuff together to get on here. I wanted to do a late live last night, but I said, nah, child. I had already started chilling and I had to put my night clothes on and got in the bed. So I was like, I'll just add it to today's show. So we have quite a bit of topics that we're going to breeze through. I hope you guys don't mind. Hey, Rose, my top flight is in the building. Hey, Rose, and everybody coming in. Let's jump in. Happy Sunday to everyone. Sunday after Valentine's Day. We're going to look at a few Valentine's Day celebrations from some of you guys' favorite celebrities, as well as this news that I know you guys can absolutely use. All right. So let's jump in. Of course, everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hey, guys, I see y'all coming in. What's up? Let me speak to everybody. Hey, Lorraine Tyler, Shirley Terry, the Angie B. Thanks for being here, dears. I see you guys. Come on in, honey. Welcome to the Camera Rail Show. I see Miss Ophelia. Halter. Good morning to Miss Mary is here. DC Girl is in the house. Thank y'all for being here. Yes, honey, come on in. We're going to go ahead and get started. I see some of you guys are in the bushes. That's fine. Thank y'all for joining as well. Please don't forget to tap on that like button for me, guys, to support the video and push it into the algorithm. Elizabeth James, thanks for being here, ma'am. She says, Grand Rising. I see you, Denise Slay. Good morning. All right, let's jump into our first topic, child, because we got some stuff to talk about. We got to catch up. All right, let's share so you guys can see with me. I see you guys still coming in. Mia MJ, welcome, love. Welcome. All right, let's get into it. Mel Spaces, thanks for being here. Shout out to Mel Spaces. Now, Porsha Williams and Simon Gubadi's marriage, you guys, has officially ended after a tumultuous, short-lived union, as we all know, right? But the Real Housewives of Atlanta star filed for divorce on February 2024 after 15 months of marriage, with the split being finalized on June 11th of 2025. Financial settlement, as we all know, a judge upheld their prenuptial agreement, which required Gubadia to pay $40,000 in monthly alimony to Williams and cover her legal fees. The marital home and related to that, or in regards to that, rather, Williams was awarded possession of their $7 million Georgia mansion for 36 months as part of the settlement. Let's go ahead and look at some things because Simon has since responded again. So we're going to get into that. All right. So I think that's music. Yeah. Oh, so here's Porsha doing like a little challenge, child, out here at Simon's house over by the pool and whatnot. Okay. So she's enjoying over there. Standing her 2-month behind mortgage. Okay. Was that messy? I think it was. So here they are again.
Because she didn't respond because I kept asking her, why did you file for divorce? And she wouldn't say anything. I tried to reach her mom. Her mom would not respond either. I later figured out this felt like a coup. You know, when I don't know if you're familiar with, I'm from, I say it because I'm from Nigeria, and we were ruled at one point by the military. And so every so often when you want to change leadership, the president, you stage a coup.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. I was totally blindsided. I was no member of her family, whether on the mother's side, on the father's side, reached out to me. And the only person I actually reached out to was her mom. And, she didn't.
You regret marrying her?
Absolutely. I said to her in one of my text messages to her, because she didn't respond because I kept asking her, why did you file for divorce? She didn't respond. And so I essentially sent her a text message. I said, this was a $5 million rehab project that I took on. She never shared her concerns or issues with me before filing for divorce. If you're married, I've been married quite a bit. I think I understand a little bit about the dynamics of, I should understand a little bit about the dynamics of a relationship. You discuss issues and say, hey, if this does not change or something does not happen, this is what might come of it.
Mm-hmm.
We never had those discussions, and I'm happy to share with you text messages where I was essentially blindsided by the divorce fight.
I was actually going to ask you if this was something that you saw coming, if conversations had been had prior. What do you think what do you think Porsha's reason was to file for divorce?
I think I was targeted.
In what way?
I was targeted from day one. She didn't respond for financial reasons. When I filed for divorce from my previous, ex-wife, she was in my DM praying for me. And I think I was in a vulnerable position at that time, and I entertained it. And so it just kind of snowballed from there. Getting engaged in 30 days, I mean, who does that? I was out of my goddamn mind to have done that. And of course, I'm paying dearly for it.
Wow.
For financial reasons.
Okay, so y'all heard that, right? 30 days. Who proposes to someone and get married in that short of a time when you don't know somebody, especially after you just got out of a tumultuous marriage, right? Also, I hear that Fallon, she's having some issues over there with her husband, Jalen. It looks like Jalen has been posting on his social media that he's a bachelor now. Y'all know he and Fallon just celebrated the birth of another baby. They have 2 kids together. Fallon has a son prior to her marriage to Jalen. Jalen was the pool boy to Simon and Fallon during the time that Fallon was married to Simon, and she started cheating with Jalen. And of course, Simon found out on the doorbell cam and other cameras that he had set up around his home that when he wasn't there, that Jalen was sneaking in and was sleeping with and messing around with Fallon. So he decided to kick Fallon out of his home. He has his own moving company. I told you guys this before. He moved all of her things out of his house and kicked her out and filed for divorce. So very shortly thereafter, here comes Porsha hopping in his DMs and talking about she want to pray with him and hitting on him, and he fell for it. He fell for it, and he agreed to pay her all of this money, $30,000, while they were dating. And after they got married, he bumped it up to $40K. And now the judge has asked him to continue to pay the $40K for 36 months, and he has refused. He has filed motions. He has totally refused to cooperate with any and all orders from the judge. So now he is starting to speak out because he is feeling a certain type of way. All right. He's filed several lawsuits against Porsha for defamation, which he just dropped that, where she says he had erectile dysfunction. But let's get into the most recent thing that Simon had to say, because he is still speaking out. Okay, he is still speaking out. I feel like you got yourself in this, Simon. You didn't do your homework on this person. You were looking at the fact that you thought Porsha was so fine and so beautiful. Okay, she was saying all the right things. She was definitely a black widow, and you fell for that shit. But let's get into it. According to Simon Gubadia, this is from his page. He's listed as I am Simon Gubadia on Instagram. He says, I am a gift, one that deserves to be studied and shared. There is no animosity in my heart, only gratitude for the journey. Happy Black History Month and happy Ramadan. All right, this was 8 hours ago. He says, on 2/19 of 2024, the Shade Room aired out my past. 3 days later, on 2/22 of 2024, my ex-wife filed for divorce. The very same day my firstborn came into the world. Then exactly 1 year to the date after the Shade Room's post, on 2/19 of 2025, ICE detained me. You can't make this up. All during Black History Month, all in the month of Ramadan. So you guys see that he is breaking down all of the tragedies that have currently happened in his life that have put him in the place that he's in. I feel like he does miss Porsha. I feel like he grew to love Porsha during the short time that they were together. Porsha pretty much, I feel, had a motive that she wanted to live a very plush, comfortable lifestyle. And I feel like she got what she wanted when Simon got detained by ICE. I think she knew that their situation was over, and she quickly went ahead after he was detained to file for divorce. But what do you guys think? He's speaking out. This is like the second or third time now that Simon has spoken out since this situation with Porsha. I think he's sitting back watching her with her new relationship as well, and he might be feeling a little nostalgic. But let's move along. We talked about this Bobby Valentino situation as well, where people were saying that Bobby Valentino was dating Love and Hip Hop's Benzino. All right. Althea, which is Benzino's baby mama, okay, or mother of his child, let's say it that way. She is the one who put that information out there. Bobby Valentino has vowed to sue her. Okay. And for defamation, we have yet to hear about a lawsuit. So I'm going to go with what Althea said, because if you felt that hard about it, if you was that upset and you thought that she lied on you, then you would have went ahead on and filed that good defamation lawsuit, okay? But you ain't filed shit, so that just let me know you were talking. So here he is serenading somebody. He's on the piano. We can't play the music, obviously, but people were dropping down in the DMs, and they had something to say about him. So this is him on the piano. He was singing his song, If I Can't Have You, I Don't Want Nobody Else, if you guys may know that song. So while he's doing that, people were like going down in the DMs, like, oh, in the comments, like lighting him up. One person says, is he singing to Benzino? Asking for a friend, looking like my auntie, but he sang it. No, he did sound good, but they say he looking like the auntie child with this big shirt on and all this damn jewelry. So Bobby Valentino had time to clap back, girl, and he says, I'm singing to your moms, actually. Tell her to wash up. So I guess he's trying to allude that whoever this person is that came for him said that their mama was out here funky and whatnot. Said, tell your mama to wash up, and that he's singing to her. So yeah, he's a little sassy, something that you guys can see. I'm always in the comments, child, being sassy myself, as you guys can see. So I said to the child, he is so sassy, right? And that he is. So Bobby, go ahead and file that defamation lawsuit against Althea, Benzino's baby mama, for saying that you and Benzino were dating and that she had proof of that. We have not heard of a lawsuit from you yet. So I'm going to have to go with what Althea had to say. You are looking a little more sitting up there. All right, moving right along. Let's get into this DJ Vlad. I think some of you guys may have seen it. It's all over the internet. DJ Vlad. Hey, Tiffany, thanks for being here, love. That's my other top flight mod in the building. DJ Vlad is he's like a radio personality. He's very prominent on social media as well. He's been on there for quite some time. He has a lot of connections. He calls out a lot of celebrities, and he gets a lot of attention on his platform. But he had time to talk about some things and air Jayz out, as well as Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. You guys currently know Tory Lanez is serving a 10-year sentence for Pow Pow and Megan Thee Stallion. But DJ Vlad has something to say, and we're going to get into it. So shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Some interesting posts have gone up on DJ Vlad's Twitter account relating to Jay-Z, Megan Thee Stallion, and of course, Tory Lanez. All right, let's get into what was said, child, because this is deep. So via DJ Vlad, okay, you guys see that DJ Vlad TV, that's all him. It says, I have a confession. Rock Nation, which is owned by Jay-Z, of course, has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off all the jury members to convict Tory, and they bribed the judge too. Jay-Z did a verse for his grandson's new album, said that they paid off Megan's doctor to lie about bullet fragments, and she was never Pow Pow. Said that the LA police are all on Jay-Z's payroll, and it doesn't stop with LA, but you're not ready to hear that part. The Mexican guy who starved Tory Lanez, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that. He goes on to say that the 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal all paid off by Rock Mafia. Said that Jay-Z also paid Trump not to pardon Tory. Even though it's a state case, Trump can only pardon federal cases. But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay-Z wasn't taking any chances. He goes on to say that I can't keep these lies secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. So he's alluding to maybe Jay-Z and his people may try to silence him in whatever way I'm not going to say. But he goes on down here to say, you see, D.L. Hughley liked it. DJ Vlad goes on to say that this may be my last post. So maybe he is in fear of his life for speaking out and airing out these people, child. I said, oh, honey. All right, let's keep going. So he continues by saying, I can't keep these lies secret anymore. If this is my last tweet, you know who silenced me. So DJ Vlad goes on to say that I'm seeing news reports that Kelsey's bodyguard came forward and said that Kelsey Pow Pow Megan, not Tory Lanez. The only problem is that Kelsey's bodyguard wasn't actually bodyguarding her the night of the Pow Powing. His testimony is based on the conversation that he claimed he heard. 98% of appeals fall through. This isn't going to overturn Tory's conviction. If this were actually true, Tory should have taken the stand and said it. Also, the story doesn't match up with the jail call of Tory apologizing to Kelsey. Now, I played you guys the jail call day before yesterday so that you guys can hear Tory saying that I'm sorry. I was drunk when I did what I did to Megan. He was very apologetic. He felt very bad. He was also wanted to send Megan flowers as like an apology gesture in the hospital. He kept asking Kelsey, like, what hospital is she in? What hospital is she in? I feel really bad about this. I was drunk when this happened. So y'all heard that. So let's continue. DJ Vlad goes on to say, also, the story doesn't match up with the jail call of Tory apologizing to Kelsey. You're an idiot if you think that something sitting in jail or someone sitting in jail is going to apologize to the person who put them there. And why would the Power even do a jail call with the person who is being charged with the crime or their crime? I said the same thing. Throughout the entire call, you never heard Kelsey say, hey, why are you apologizing? I'm the one that powed Megan. It's my fault. I'm the one that caused all of this. You know, don't apologize anymore. It's my fault. We never heard her say that, right? Which led me to believe if Tory is apologizing for something, he did it, right? Okay. And the fact that he did not take the stand to speak his truth and fight for his freedom is and I'm pretty sure his attorneys advised him probably not to, so he would not say something that could further damage his case. But DJ Vlad goes on to say, and this is also old news from last May. So let's continue. He was not done, child. So this person says, I feel like you're being obtuse about this on purpose. He says that I guess all 12 jurors found him guilty were obtuse too. Whew. Boy, he be clapping back though. That's one thing about DJ Vlad. I've been watching him for years. If you ever come for him, he's a white guy, but baby, when I tell you his clapbacks be on that, okay? He will clap back on your ass. So this person comes back at him and responds to DJ Vlad by saying that 12 jurors can definitely be swayed or paid off, especially when Roc Nation's involved and people close to the case had ties and connections floating around. Blind faith in a jury is cute until you look at who benefits. But be for real, you know this, okay? All right. Here are more comments where this person says, Tory made an entire website last year before the BS press conference denying Megan was even pow. So he especially says that she wasn't pow and her injuries are not from pow shots. It says that Tory can't decide on a defense because he did it. He's lying. This is what this person is saying. DJ Vlad came back and says that he then changed his answer and said that she was pow, but Kelsey had the pow. And after knocking it out of her hand, the pow hit the floor and fired twice. Says, I have yet to see a pow fall and fire twice. Me either. And I have had very much so connections with pow since I was a preteen. I remember a child. I ain't never seen no shit like that either. But let's continue. Said that it was probably a Roc Nation self-firing pow that they planted in the car. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. All right. So as you guys can see, that is a confession that we just read, okay, where he says he's not keeping secrets anymore. He's speaking out. I really hope nothing happens to him for cooperating and speaking up about this. But he is saying that he, all right, so let's read some of this. All right, let's read some of this. All right, so this says the Roc Nation has been paying me to support Megan. They also paid off the jury members. We saw that. So right here, this person is asking, why are you confessing now? Do you feel bad, or did the money stop coming and you're mad about it? Okay, DJ Vlad responds by saying the money stopped coming and I never signed an NDA. All right, so another person said, how much they paying you, as if that's their business. DJ Vlad started out by saying it started with $10K a month. Ooh, that's a bag. During the trial, it went up to $50K a month. All the payments were a Bitcoin, so they couldn't be traced. Wow. Okay. Said that Vlad stopped clout chasing dudes. Said that if it's true that Jay paid you, then you can possibly be the only blogger that he paid. So considering everything you just said, why didn't you name any other bloggers who Jay supposedly paid? DJ Vlad clapped back by saying that every blogger is on Jay-Z's payroll. Well, shit, I ain't on there. How I sign up? $50K a month? I can use it. Okay. Start me out at 10 to bump me up, bitch. Camera rail. All right, so I said that now that the price dropped, you'll see a lot of us turning on him. So this person here says that low-key too shook to retweet this. DJ Vlad says, I don't blame you. Save yourself. This person named James says, Happy Valentine's Day. I'm so happy for you too. What? Another person says, damn, Vlad, be safe out there. Jay-Z could have your security on payroll. DJ Vlad responds by saying, I've always used Roc Nation security. I might need to get my own now. I know that shit, right? Can't trust nobody in these streets, honey. But that is it, and that is also. He is speaking up. He's revealing things. You know, when you start talking about higher ups to have a lot of money, power, and connections, they may not necessarily do something to you, but they can pay someone to do something to you, to silence you. I'm not saying I hope that happens. I'm just saying how shit usually happens. And when you start revealing things that you're probably not supposed to talk about, if he was paying you in Bitcoin or by way of Bitcoin, it's because he didn't want people to know. So now you're talking about how much he paid you and the fact that he was paying you to be on his payroll to lie and to cover certain topics in the direction that he wanted them to be covered. So it could definitely be a bad situation for DJ Vlad. And if we hear that something happened to him, this is probably why, right? This is probably why. This is a dangerous situation when you're dealing with people. Jay-Z, and people keep forgetting, yes, he is a rapper, but you have to also understand Jay-Z was a very prominent street dude. Jay-Z is street first before he is rapper Jay-Z. Jay-Z was a pusher in those streets. Jay-Z still have street connections. So if he want to have somebody touch and it not even come back on him, he can drop a dime and have some shit done and it not even come back, right? Yeah, he can absolutely have that done. So prayers up for you, DJ Vlad. I hope nothing happened to you, baby, because that's dangerous. Woo. Let's move on, child. But they be over there trying to tap my shit over here. All right, so Porsha, let's get into the Valentine's Day portion of it, because you know a lot of celebrities celebrated Valentine's Day. We're going to take a look at a few. All right. Yes, honey, let's get into it. Ain't that something? Y'all sound off on that. Ooh, child, that's deep right there. All right, so Porsha Williams, child, is out here with Sway the Pro, which is her girlfriend. She has already announced, for those of you that your spaceship just landed, this is Porsha and her girlfriend out celebrating their Valentine's Day. Look like they spent a nice little bag to decorate and have a nice little situation here. So Porsha says, my love runs deep at Sway the Pro. Oh my God, thank you, baby. Hashtag Valentine's Day 2026. My heart loves wins. All right, let's go. Music. We're just going to take a look. They spent a bag, though. They spent a bag. Now, Porsha's girlfriend is a master barber. She does have her own businesses. She does have her own businesses. So she's not just hanging around Porsha trying to get her dime. She has her own money. So, of course, you know, Porsha is 2 months behind on her mortgage. Maybe your girlfriend can help you pay it up, child. I don't know why y'all are here buying all these damn roses and shit. But at the end of the day, Porsha is dating and she has moved on. And I feel like Simon is feeling the way about that. So what do y'all think? Y'all here celebrating and they're showing everyone their love, honey. I still think it's fake as hell. I still think it's a storyline. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Okay, yeah. That's them. Okay, let's cut the music. Okay. Twerk it now. So they're at Club V12. I've been there before. Club V12. Hanging out. That's a cute dress Porsha has on. I got to do maybe about 12, 13 more sit-ups. We might can rock that. I don't know. Maybe 14. Shit, after what I ate for breakfast this morning. I don't know. Damn. Look at Porsha. She always twerking. They're having a good old time, ain't they? Porsha letting loose. Look at him. Look at Porsha. All right, Megan Thee Stallion knees. Get it, Porsha. Get it. They're like they having a good old dandy old time. Okay. Let's see. Okay, still music. Got their little section. Okay, they having a good old time. They got the bottle girls coming over. Okay, they celebrating. Let's continue, child. Look at Porsha. There she go again. Having a good old time. So shout out to them. All right. They're celebrating. All right. So they weren't the only ones out here celebrating. Okay. Papoose and Claressa was out here celebrating. He did some special things for Claressa as well. Let's get into it. Okay. A lot of people celebrating yesterday. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody from yesterday. Let's get into it, child. So Papoose did his big one for Claressa Shields on this Valentine's Day. Let's get into it, child. He went all out for her. No music. All right. So it says Claressa Shields says that by far my best Valentine's. Thank you, Papoose, for being so thoughtful. I love you so much, Poppy. Okay. So y'all can see that he went and had like an airplane send a message to her. Claressa, Papoose loves you. Happy Valentine's Day. That's the message. Okay. Let's continue it. I love you so much, Poppy. I am at loss for words. So she does all of her hashtags. Okay. Papoose then says at Claressa Shields, happy Valentine's Day. I love you. Do you love her enough to sign them damn divorce papers so that you can be free? Because hello, y'all going into 2 years now. How long you gonna be waiting? You love her. Do you love her enough to go ahead and end that marriage and be 100% over there? Because you giving her 50%. You still over there 50% with Remy, right? Mm-hmm. They're like they swung by Publix and got some wings and some fruit over there. He did his big one, didn't he? So she got a new little bracelet. She got to show y'all. I swear she had like this is the only relationship she's ever had. Like this her first boyfriend. Okay. She does act like this is her first boyfriend. But that's a special thing, right? That they look like they're having a good time. To me, it looked like two men on the beach, but go off. So here he is. Okay, that's music still. That's them, child. That's them. Booed up on a good old Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Claressa says she is speechless, honey. So this person here says that I thought it was about to say, will you marry me? Claressa says, LOL, I saw my name and froze. Girl, why are you freezing? Because he's married. He can't propose to you. He married. You want Papoose to go to jail in here? Girl, that is not a proposal, girl. He cannot propose to you because he is married. All right, tell your man, girl, to go on over there and sign the paper so y'all can do what y'all gotta do, right? Girl, bye. All right, so let's get into the next one that I saw. Miss Fantasia, honey, her husband came up and stopped the show. Fantasia was performing, and her husband came up on stage and stopped the show, said, listen, I share my wife with y'all all the time. Now, y'all share just a little bit of this time. Let me tell my wife how I feel, okay? He fine and all that. All right, let's get into it. Shout out to Caleb B. Let's go. Fantasia. Yeah, honey. What's your wife?
I gotta make something right. Hey, Houston, if you just give me a moment. For 11 years, on many anniversaries,
Come on.
many birthdays. Don't make me cry. I gotta be quick. And many Valentines, I share my angel with you. So give me some grace to share my wife back with me just for a moment. Respect. I adore you. And God has been so good in our lives. We fought through so much. We prayed through so much. We fasted through so much. We're going to walk into a brand new home. But I can't walk into that home with you. I got to make something right. And all the beauty that we've experienced over the years, we got a blind spot. You know, in 2014, we had a conversation after 3 weeks of knowing each other. And we said, what if we get married? And we did it. Like we really did it.
Oh my God.
Give me a second. I'm with you.
Oh, he crying, y'all.
But the one thing that's missing in our life is is we talked about it and did it. But I didn't properly propose.
Oh my God!
And one thing that I've learned as a man is that a good woman desires a proper proposal. But a godly woman, she deserves one. Hey, bro, let me get that.
Come on, Lord. Ooh, child, that's a good man, Lord. Fantasia, honey. Lord, she crying, Lord. Oh, Lord, she got the ugly cry, Lord. Oh, Lord.
For 11 years, you woke up every morning and you chose me. For 11 years, you've been an incredible mother to our children. For 11 years, we fasted and we prayed. So I'm gonna give you a carrot for every year. I'm scared by my side.
Get on that knee. That white stick. Up.
So Mrs. Taylor, will you continue to let me love you, lead you, protect you, and push you as far as you can go and as high as you can fly until death do us part? Yeah, you don't need that little thing no more.
Mad at that now.
Yeah. Put your hands together, everybody. Come on.
Yeah. Love right there. Okay, so he said, hey, I'm giving you 11 carats, honey, for 11 years. That's, hey, how can you be mad at that, right? When a good man get on his knee in his white suit, girl, what? So that's some love, okay? So shout out to Fantasia. How can you top that, right? Oh my God. Okay, so let's move along. Let's get into, I meant to move this interview over. This is supposed to be after Papoose and Claressa. So y'all pardon me because I'm kind of out of order a little bit with this one. But let's go ahead and I wanted to show you guys this interview that Papoose did. It was a lot of people had a lot to say about it, where he was asked some questions about Claressa and how he feels about relationship, marriage, and how he respects her while she's training, and how they omit having sex, because when most of these trainers, when they're in training, they don't be intimate so that they can keep their stamina and all of that intact. So let's get into what he had to say, because some people had some things to say about Papoose, that he wasn't being particularly honest with a lot of that, and saying that he's faithful to his woman when he's still a married man. Okay, he's speaking in terms of being a single man, but he is in a relationship as a married man. So let's get into this.
Athletes of all time, what's an adjustment that you had to make in the cadence and rhythm of your life?
You got to watch yourself, man. When she's in training camp, you can't eat certain foods around her. You know what I mean? It's almost disrespectful, man, and foul to do so. So you got to watch your diet, which ends up helping you out. You know what I mean? It actually you end up even living a more healthier life just by being around somebody of her caliber.
When we had Claressa on the show the last time, we posted, of course, about the things that she has to do to prepare for the fight, like the sex, the eating, all the things, right? And of course, that just goes crazy. People they just lose their minds when they hear that. But then some of your fans were in the comments and they were like, no, Pap is very spiritual. And so this is easy for him. Is that true?
What you mean? Say that. Ask the question again.
They just people in the comments was like, no, this is like not a thing. Like,
not having sex.
Like,
seeming retention.
Yeah, because you're a spiritual person. Is that true?
Yeah, it's all about discipline, man. So how can I say it, man? It's like you gotta have respect and patience for that, man. I think that some people think that I think some men make the mistake of thinking that, how can I say it, man? Because you gotta watch what you say on these type. some men, right? Some people tend to think that women are always like, just when they want it, right? It's always going to be available. Like sex is always going to be available whenever. And that's not really realistic. So when you're actually in a relationship and you're faithful to that relationship, you learn that your worlds have to align for that. So you kind of build the discipline. I'll say this, when you're in a committed relationship, you build a discipline, a certain level of discipline when it comes to sex. You know what I'm saying? And that's just part of being faithful in your relationship. So when you experience that, and then you could come into a situation like this where Claressa has to get ready for a fight, no sex, it can't happen. It kind of gives you more discipline. You know what I mean?
So what do you guys think about that? Where he's saying you have to be faithful in your relationship, but you weren't faithful when you were with Remy, because according to what was revealed, you were sneaking on a second phone and you were having conversations, intimate conversations with Claressa. Claressa knew you were married. She was also calling you. She's the one that told you to get a second phone. So this is how a lot of people don't have respect for their relationship, because of how you went into it. Yes, relationships have issues, but Papoose, you're still married and you're neglecting to wrap up your situation with Remy if that's where you don't want to be anymore. But you were stepping out and seeing and are talking to on a second phone, hiding from your wife, to Claressa Shields. But then you're sitting in interviews saying that you have to be faithful to your woman. Your woman really is your wife until you divorce her. So all of this loyalty, all of this God talk as related to this relationship that you're in, which is really not seen in the eyes of God, because you are still a married man. Why didn't you have that same energy when you were over there with Remy Ma? Now, yes, Remy Ma did some wrong things where she was dating Easy to Block during the time that you guys were married to. Both of you guys are wrong. We just go ahead and say both of you guys were wrong. But for you to continue to do interviews and throwing out all these God quotes and trying to make it seem like you're on the right side of things, it's not. It's just not right. It's not right. I don't care how long you are with Claressa. I don't care how many fucking airplanes you pay for to send her love messages. Until you do right by your wife and divorce and move on from that situation and then commit to the relationship that you found yourself in, it's not going to be right. Okay, it's just not. That's my take. And you guys can sound off on that. Tell me how you feel about it. I mean, that's just how I feel. That's how I feel. Claressa, you were wrong. Claressa, you were wrong to ask this man to find another way to have a conversation with you, knowing that his wife was in the other room. I'm just saying. So y'all sound off on that. And a lot of people had something to say about him and how he handled things in this situation. Okay. Someone said the spiritual yet married and got a girlfriend, right? They said that ninja is stumbling all over them words. And y'all know it says he's laughing, dude is laughing, and everybody is laughing at him. So yeah, you kind of were the laughing stock in that interview. But let's continue on. Kandi Burruss was away. Of course, she's still on Broadway while she's she's working rather. Let's go ahead and share this. I found y'all know she doesn't have a Valentine this year because she and Todd are going through a divorce. Okay. But let's get into it. Shout out to Kandi Burruss. This is from her post. I saw Kandi Burruss says that I enjoyed Valentine's Day dinner with Mama Joyce, cousin Weenie, my cousin Mooney Mogul Kid, cousin Kyron, and Morriside at Benjamin Steakhouse Prime between shows. The food was amazing, and so was the love of my family. So y'all know Mama Joyce was smiling real big because she got her candy back. She didn't want candy to be with nobody but her. And that sometimes that can be very dangerous. It's okay to love your kids, but when your kids try to kind of grow up and have other relationships, you got to kind of let it, mama. You got to let Kandi find out for herself. Yes, you can tell her, but she's grown. She makes her own money. Hell, she takes care of you. You have to let her hit her own brick wall and let her see for herself. But Mama Joyce child was skinning and grinning and cheesing child, showing all 87 teeth in the front and all 147 teeth in the damn back. Now that Kandi is sitting there single by herself on damn Valentine's Day. Let's take a look.
Cousin Weenie, cousin Glenn, my cousin April, and Boris. It's a family affair for Valentine's Day. At Benjamin Prime. Happy Valentine's Day, Mom. Cousin Weenie, cousin Glenn, my cousin April, and Boris. It's a family affair for Valentine's Day. At Benjamin Prime. Happy Valentine's Day, Mom.
All right, so what y'all think about that? Kandi's out with her family. They flew into New York to go and spend time with her for Valentine's Day. I guess to kind of lift her spirits because she's been kind of going through it with Todd. They've been going back and forth to court, filing motions. Todd doing this, saying that. She's been seeing him out and about, child, with other women. So she's kind of dealing with a lot. Okay. She also went live as well. We'll take a look at her. Take a look at her live. Also on Valentine's Day. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm in everybody's business today, right? Let's take a look, girl. Let's take a look. So this is Kandi, child, getting ready before she gets ready to go out to have Valentine's Day with her family. Okay.
What's up, y'all? I am getting ready. So I washed my hair the other day and I slicked it back, and I didn't have time for somebody to cornroll it, put this wig on top. So what I've been doing for the last couple of days is putting these anchor clips down, and let me see, so that they can put the pins in the wig and clip it to my head. We'll pin it to my head, and the wig don't come off. Now, I don't think Ryan, who puts my wigs on every day, I don't think he necessarily trusts this method, but it's been working pretty good. Let's just pray that this Angelique wig don't come flying off at any point. Okay. In the meantime, in between time, I just want to say Happy Valentine's Day. I hope somebody spoils you today. Okay. That would be nice. All right. Bye.
Okay. That's what Kandi had to say, child, on Valentine's Day. She said she hopes somebody spoil y'all nice, honey. So hopefully Kandi, I ain't saying I hope she date nobody now. She don't really need to date anyone right now. She definitely needs to she said she got her auntie fingers. That's so crazy. But yeah, hopefully Kandi, she might need to take like a little vacation or something to get away. Kandi works so hard. It's so crazy. She works so hard. I saw a few comments where a lot of people were saying that they really want Kandi to slow down and kind of focus more so on her kids because she's missing a lot of moments, and she's giving Todd this huge one-up of being with the kids, seen with the kids most of the time versus Kandi being gone most, if not all of the time. A lot of people saying, hey, and even where were the kids during the Valentine's Day dinner? The kids were home. The kids have to go to school, you guys. Kandi is in New York. The kids cannot be flying out every weekend. Unless she wants to fly them, she has the money to do it. But the kids are home. They got to have some stability. They're in school. They have homework. They're in sports and different things. So they do have a full-time nanny who cares for them while she is away. But a lot of people felt a way about Kandi, just working as much as she does. They're like, damn, Kandi, you worth $30 million. Like, how much money are you trying to make? But Kandi does take care of a lot of people in her family as well. So that does put the pressure on her. Like every other year, her mama wants a new car, and she just purchased Mama Joyce a new house, I saw. So she has a lot of people in her pocket. She's running businesses where she does have to pay people and keep the lights on at like her Tags Boutique and all this other stuff she has going on. She has her kids. She's paying all the bills, of course, like she said, in the home where Todd's not helping on any capacity or at any capacity. So she's wearing herself very thin. It costs money to pay lights for a mansion and drive, insurance for a Bentley truck. That's high. That shit is high as hell. So you gotta, I guess she has to work. But Kandi really works very, very hard. So shout out to her. I know she's sacrificing motherhood and being a mother to her kids, her young kids, chasing a bag, trying to take care of the business. So shout out to her, right? It's sad. It's sad. That would make me sad to be away from my child like that. But let's get into this. Offset is trying to win Cardi back. Offset anonymously buys Cardi B 10,000 heart-shaped balloons for Valentine's Day. And I'd have popped every one of them hoes too. Every one of them, one by one, I'd have popped every fucking balloon. Don't send me no damn balloons after all the shit you've done. But they said the Offset allegedly sent 10,000 10,000 heart-shaped balloons to Cardi B for Valentine's Day. It said that Cardi received 10,000 heart-shaped balloons as a Valentine's gift from an anonymous person, which is said to be Offset. Okay, it says that Nizazen believes that it must be Offset. Said that he was known for spoiling Cardi with such expensive gifts while they were still together. They said the Offset doesn't want to miss his chance. He's been trying to shoot his shot at Cardi again. He showed you guys the message the other day where he says that come on back home to daddy, that I will accept all apologies. Like she's supposed to apologize to him when the nigga was the one that was cheating in the damn relationship. Shout out to Mixed T-Tox, I'm sorry, for this particular post. So yeah, Offset is happy to see that she and Stefon Diggs are no longer together. So he is trying to get back in the picture, probably because his ass is broke. He see her on tour. He knows she's about to make a nice bag off of that. He's struggling. The last we heard, he barely had $2 million, and the IRS was trying to take that from him. He's been seen in several casinos trying to make money and spending money as well. So yes, of course he does want to go back to Cardi because he sees that she's living well. She has several properties and homes, cars, and she's traveling and doing her big one, but she's definitely making a nice bag from her tour. I hear it's sold out in every venue so far. So shout out to Cardi for that. But if I was her, I would not go back to no damn Offset, right? No. Absolutely not. Take all them damn balloons and release them in the air. All right. Just like somebody died. Because his ass, no, do not take his ass back. All right. Got me in here damn hollering on a Sunday. All right. So let's get into this next topic. Some of the girls over there at the Zeus Network is calling out Lemuel Plummer, which is said to be the owner and or producer over there over the show Baddies and the other franchises that fall, or the other shows that fall under Baddies. Okay, they are airing him out to say the girl's name is Summer None Other rather is spilling more tea about Lemuel and the people up over there, saying that cast members have to sleep with the security or the boss himself, which is Lemuel Plummer, to feel protected on set. So you mean to tell me security is getting paid to do a job and they are refusing to do said job unless they get some nookie by the castmates? That ain't right. Somebody need to call down there to the Better Business Bureau and let them know what the hell's going on over there on the set. Now, it's bad enough y'all got to be fighting, running around here with bloody noses and your damn wigs pulled off from fighting all damn episode. But now you got to sleep with Lemuel, who has impregnated one of the baddies. She's getting ready to be having a baby here soon. She's pregnant with a baby girl. And now y'all got to sleep with security too? Damn. So let's get into what she had to say. I ain't know all that. Shout out to all about the tea on that.
What bothers me the most about being on Baddies is the physical damage. Like the shit that happened in Africa, the shit that happened with Lex, the shit that's happening with the other girls, people getting stabbed, concussions, fractures, broken arms, broken legs, broken wrists, like ODing. That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. Them bitches don't bother me. Not at all. What bothers me is the shit that can be permanent on you physically, or you pay to play, or the fucking simple fact that, bitch, something could happen bad as fuck where you might not make it back home. You might not open your eyes. That's what bothers me the most about being on Baddies. Bitch, if I know that I could die or suffer permanent or long-lasting injuries from doing some shit for a month, no, it's not fucking worth it. And Dolly getting whooped with a belt, all that. I mean, it's just like, it's just, I don't think it gives Baddies. I'm not gonna lie. When I look at myself on the show, I be like, bitch, how did you even fucking get here? How did you get to the point where you know bitches be hating and you want?
It's really sad that a black man would create a show where black women are on a platform and all they do is fight, cuss each other out, say all types of egregious things to them, and they're being made to sleep with, allegedly, with security and the boss in order to maintain their spot on the show. Like, that's sad. Like, that's low-key trafficking and pimping in a way, right? Like, because they're recording, and if you look at it, it's kind of called trafficking. And y'all know they go on a lot in Hollywood. Trafficking is very much so known in Hollywood. So if you're taking these girls from city to city, state to state, And they are expected to have sexual encounters with certain people that's around that work for you in exchange for a bag, because it said they can't work unless they're sleeping with security or the boss. That's kind of trafficking, right? If you look at it, that's what it is. So y'all might want to speak up, okay, and make it known. You might not have a job after that, but at least that shit can be stopped, because Lemuel, with your ugly ass, I know that ain't the way you can get some nookie out here, as to have these girls locked in a damn contract and to tell them they ain't getting paid. I remember he was holding Krishan Rock's ID and her check, and she was crying on live, talking about she couldn't leave. She just wanted to leave. She was tired of his bullshit. So it's a lot of stuff going on over there on Baddies. Okay, of course you can't believe everything you hear, but there are rumors circulating that that's what's going on over there. But a lot of those girls are definitely degrading themselves for a check, and it doesn't look good. I don't watch anything Baddies, because I told you guys my ratchet meter don't even reach that far. I don't watch that shit. It's degrading. It's too ratchet. I just cannot. But let's continue.
Around these hating bitches for the price of a fucking dollar. Like, how did you know what I'm saying? It's just, you just start getting to a point where you be like, bro, bitches, you cool. Like, when I just see the trailer, and y'all think that my mouth and shit was bleeding, no, like, I got cut right here on the side of my nose. My nose was hanging off. And it was blood all over my face, because y'all gotta think about it. I'm on the ground and she punched me in my face, and I'm turning my face, trying to hit her back. And that's why when I got up, I wiped the blood off. And I look up and this bitch tackled me down again and started fighting me again. And honestly, I want to look at every security guard that was right there, because any security guard that I got numbered and fucked with, because I fed y'all niggas. I made sure y'all had water. I let y'all eat the food when them hoes was playing. Everything. It's like, I can't fuck with y'all no more, and I can't look at y'all the same no more, because I'm not going to even lie. Most of y'all niggas got kids, daughters, sons, or whatever. And after Africa, I should have been under the most protection. I should have been under the most protection. But I wasn't. So I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah, that's a mess. I ain't never fooled no Lemuel Plummer. I've heard a lot of stuff about him, and it's sad the way those girls get locked in those contracts, and they are made to be over there fighting and carrying on. A lot of those have a lot of like real serious injuries too from those fights. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. They get paid pretty good out here, but I mean, is it worth it when you spending the majority of your check over there in the damn ER where they done knocked your ear off? Or done flued your nose across the room and you walk around holding your damn eyeball? Like, who got time for that shit? Not me. But let's continue on. Shout out to Madera Report. It looks like Stefon Diggs, one of his chicks is out here fighting and carrying on too. Said that Stefon Diggs has the girls in a love and hip hop moment. So one of the girls, I want to say it's one of his baby mamas, is out here checking somebody else. And I think this is one of the girls who also has some ties with Offset as well. I don't know what the connection is, why Stefon want to be going behind Offset girls. This is weird to me. But let's take a look at this just a little bit.
It's going left here, guys.
They got caught in some mess too over there acting a damn fool. Arguing and putting hands on people, acting like alley cats out here. Just doing the damn most. So let's get into it.
Y'all know that my name is attached to is Stefon, right? And y'all saw a picture of us together. That nigga been trying to talk to me for 10 years in my DM begging me, right? Gave a nigga a chance. The only nigga y'all know that my name is attached to is Stefon, right? And y'all saw a picture of us together. That nigga been trying to talk to me for 10 years in my DM begging me, right? Gave a nigga a chance.
So she's saying Stefon Diggs has been popping up in her DMs for over 10 years, trying to holler at her, trying to get with her, she is one of his type, because he like those Latino looking type of chicks. But she said, hey, he been trying to holler at her for over 10 years. Like, y'all saw us out together in one picture, and now y'all are linking us together. I mean, it would not surprise me if you gave him some. It would not. But she's saying, hey, that's just what it is. You know, I guess she's trying to say she's just his friend or whatever, but I don't think Stefon can have a female friend without sleeping with him. I just don't. I mean, hell, he was trying to sleep with the damn chef, which is why his ass is in a lawsuit with her now, and didn't want to damn pay her allegedly. He got to go back to court April for that situation where you out here strangulating folk. But what y'all think? Let's move along. All right, because I don't care no more. This is our last topic. Okay, let's get into this Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer that was dropped. I don't care, but I do. I mean, it's topics, right? So as you guys know, Chris is letting the entire cast know that he that his real estate license were revoked. Y'all know he was doing some underhanded bullshit, and they revoked his license to where he could not work and or sell properties. But it says, "Woo child!" Shout out to OWN TV. The Huntsville streets are talking, and they're loud. Love and Marriage Huntsville returns with all new episodes on Saturday, March 7th. Y'all know they usually have that long window, long wait time before they return back for the second part of the season. Right? They're in season, what is this, 11? I think it is. So this will be like the second part. They have a first part, then a second part. So let's get into this clip, child.
Real estate license got suspended.
Don't miss a minute of all the Huntsville drama.
Had you communicated, then you wouldn't be in this situation.
I've had time to process our conversation.
Some stuff just comes out.
You're going to have to stay in the middle or pick a side.
Rah. Teacher for them streets. I be trying to tell y'all. Love and Marriage Huntsville returns with new episodes Saturday, March 7th, 8, 7 Central.
My real estate license got suspended.
Don't miss a minute of all the Huntsville drama.
Had you communicated, then you wouldn't be in this situation.
I've had time to process our conversation.
Some stuff just comes out.
You're gonna now, in terms of what Kimmy is talking about right there, I gotta stop it. You guys remember when they had the last clip where they showed Kimmy Maurice out to lunch, sitting outside on like a little patio at a restaurant. And Maurice was trying to say to Kimmy that he may want to like get a divorce, like he's not happy in the marriage or something to that effect. And that he was kind of leaning towards or thinking about divorce. And Kimmy was sitting there all stunned, like she didn't know their marriage been fucked up from day one. But at the end of the day, Kimmy's talking about she had some time to sit and reflect and think on it. And she really got some things to say. Girl, the thing to say is please file for the divorce. And where do I sign? You should never marry this bald-headed ass nigga. Like you should have known. You should have known. He's a Scott brother. Damn, he ain't no different than Marcel. Probably worse, okay? He has a problem. You set up and said this nigga was sitting here looking at nudie magazines as a teenager. Hell, you saw how he treated you. And then I feel like he only married you so you guys can have a storyline and so that OWN can pay for y'all wedding. Maurice won't think about marrying your ass before y'all got on the show, or he would have done it. Kimmy is about to be one of the oldest ones on this damn show, but Kimmy, you are one of the slowest ones on this show. I'm starting to see you're very gullible. But this shit right here with Tisha trying to tell Destiny she need to pick a side, like you can only have one friend or Destiny can't be friends with nobody else if she's choosing to be friends with you. If that ain't the most dumbest high school bullshit I have ever seen. Tisha, grow the fuck up. Like everybody is tired of the way you come on this damn show every single season acting like your ass is still in middle school. Like if somebody chooses to be friends with somebody else, you did the same shit with Kimmy where you tried to tell Kimmy that no matter what, you know, when you was fighting with Mel, no matter what, you got to be on my side because we are sister-in-laws. Girl, it don't matter. If you are wrong, a person can tell you that you're wrong, whether you sister-in-law or just a damn sister. Like at the end of the day, girl, who raised you? Who raised you to where you think you have this sense of entitlement and no one can tell your ass nothing and you can control who fool with who? And if they fool with somebody else and they can't be your friend, fuck that, right? Girl, get out of here.
Have to stay in the middle or pick a side.
Rah. Stay in the middle or pick a side. Meaning stay in the middle or pick me. And you acting like a damn pick me. Maybe Marcel don't give you enough attention at home. Because this is sad, Tisha. Every season you have your ass on this show looking stupid as hell.
Teacher for them streets. I be trying to tell y'all. Love and Marriage Huntsville returns with new episodes.
You need to stay out them streets because according to Marcel says, Tisha, you a cheat back Tisha. So in order to do something back to somebody, that means that the shit was done to you. But if you out in them streets cheating too and trying to in terms of trying to get back at Marcel and pull a him on him, or pull a you on you and out cheat him, then both of y'all stupid as hell. Like go ahead and end the fucking marriage and move on. You holding on to 20 years, but you miserable as fuck. You don't, child. I can't with them. This is why I can't watch this damn show no more. I can barely take the clips, as you guys can see, and the clips got me in here hollering. But what do y'all think? Sound off on all of the topics that we discussed, okay? And let me know what y'all think. I will be commenting back or responding rather, as I always do. Thank you all for joining this video. Let me get back to my main screen so I can do my thank yous to everybody. Yeah, y'all sound off. Let me know what y'all think, because child, they get on my damn nerves. It's the same shit every season with them. Every season. Same storyline. All they do is add a little bit here, give or take. Now this season is Ken is out here cheating on Trish now. Ken is dropping in DMs, cheating and responding to women. Now, same bullshit. They done moved it over from Marceau. Marceau is trying to be this upstanding businessman now. Now they done put the cheating thing over there on Ken and Trish. I said, ciao, bye. Carlos, y'all don't got shit else going on. But shout out to you guys. Please sound off on all these topics. Thank you to my top flight mods, Rose Armstead, Truth Deep Podcast. Thank you, Tiffany Thomas. Thank you to all the content creators. I saw a few of you guys in here. Thank you, Astute Queen B. Thank you, Black Women in the Building, Miss Didi, Simple Mom Family TV. Thank you, Janetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV. Thank you, Dear Retalk School Board. Thank you, Justin T. Please, I saw you in here as well. And Marcella, if you drop by, thank you so much as well. Thank you, of course, to all my Caramellians. Thank you to everybody in the bushes. Thank you to the haters, honey. Thank y'all for being here hating. It's the best that you can hate, honey, okay? Keep doing it because that motivates me. Love you all down. Happy Sunday to you all. I will be back with another video, more news that I know you guys can use because Sundays usually have really good tea. So I'll be back to drop off more tea. I see you, Justin T. Please. Thanks for being here, love. And everyone else, you guys have a wonderful day, okay? Until the next one, bye. Bye.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push a mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up